Welcome, I'm Ivan, and today we're going to be doing a playthrough of the very first mission of Under Falling Skies. I planned for this to be a series where we go through the entire campaign of the game, so if you're interested in that, we can, but today I will just explain the rules and we'll play the first mission, which is actually almost the same as the print and play version if you've ever played that. But with some minor differences. So here is the board. And let me just move because my chair is making some noises. So here is the very long board, which I could hardly fit on the camera. The game is beautiful. The first things I noticed was how well these things, these little tiles, just the artwork, how good it is and how it comes from lighter to darker. And the other thing is the rulebook is top notch. You should definitely check it out if you like reading rulebooks, if you're one of those people. But here's how the game works, a quick overview. Basically, Earth is being attacked by an alien spaceship. This is the motherboard, and there are little ships that the mothership is sending down, and you have to defend against both those ships and the mothership. So the way that you lose the game, there's actually two ways. One is these little ships move all the way down, and whenever they move all the way down, you lose health points. So if you reach this little skull, that's one of the lost conditions. So yeah, whenever a ship crosses this line, you lose one of these. And then the other way to lose is this motherboard is going to be going down. So physically, it's going to be going like this, and if the motherboard reaches this space here, the skull, that is the second way to lose the game. And how do you win the game, you may ask? There is only one way to win the game, and that is advancing all the way up this track, all the way here up to 11. So that's the win condition and loss condition. How the game is played, we're going to be rolling dice and choosing where to place them. So we've got these 3 gray dice and 2 white dice, and the way this works is, I'll roll them. Hopefully you can see them because they're on a white background. I'll place them here just to make sure. And you've got a lot of 1s and 2s, which isn't actually bad in this game, but the way the gray dice work is you just place them somewhere. There's these rooms down here, which I'll explain in a moment what they do. But the rule is whenever you place a die, you cannot have more than 1 die in a column. So at the end, no matter where you place them, they're still going to all need to be in different columns. So you can't place them like this because there would be 2 in a column. You would need to figure out a way that best suits you. And that's basically the puzzle of the game. So here's what the actual rooms do. There are, I think, only 3 types of rooms in this scenario, or 4 actually. So these top rooms, they do nothing. Basically, the rule of how enemy spaceships move is whenever you place a die somewhere, it's going to move that amount down. So if I were to place this 5 in this column, it would move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and perhaps do an action. But in this case, if I want to place it up here, it moves it that much minus 1. So it would only move it 4, but I get no benefit from that action, other than the spaceship not going down 5. Then the other type of room is a room with this spaceship, or sorry, not with this airplane. And the way that works is you place your die, and if there's a spaceship or an enemy alien ship somewhere where there's this symbol, you can shoot them. And the rule is that your die needs to be higher than where the enemy ship has landed. The next room is this green one, and whenever you place a die there, you get to move up this track. The way it works is on this track, you're going to have different numbers. So let's say you got this 3, then a 1, then a 3. So if I place this 5 here, 5 is more than 3, so we can go up here. Then we've got 2 left over, which is still enough to go up to 1. So then we don't have enough to go to the next 3, because we would need, 3 plus 1 plus 3, 7 total to be able to move to the next one. So you move however many spaces you can using the dice that you've placed, and you'll see we'll unlock some other rooms which give us more choice. Some of these rooms also have an energy cost, and this is our energy track. So say I wanted to place this here, I'm going to need to pay 2 energy, so I need to go down 2 energy. So we also have this room which is for energy, and the way this works, you need both dice to be in here whenever you have a double room. So let's say I put these 2 dice here. It's this, and then at the bottom there's a little modifier which is -3. So I'm going to have a total of 5 energy to go up if I place like this. So basically we're going to be choosing in which rooms to place these dice. And the last option, which I didn't mention, is this little excavator. So right now the only unlocked rooms is the first 2 floors. And this actually moves around like in a little zigzag position. And the way you get to move it around is you get to place dice that number of spaces away or less. So say I have this 5 and I want to move the excavator. So I can place the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can place it here, which would move the excavator to 5 at the end of my turn. But I can do or less. For example, if I already have something in this column, I can also place the 5 here, and the excavator can move there. That's basically it. If you're not fully understanding it yet, don't worry. You'll certainly get it within the first round. So once we've placed all 5 of our dice somewhere, let's say like this, then we actually do the actions, and we can choose how to perform the actions. So for example, I could first take this, or I would take all of the ones that don't do actions. For example, this one doesn't do an action. Then I can gain some energy. Then I can do the green action, which is moving up this track, and so on. But I get to choose because sometimes I won't have enough energy to perform all of them, or something like that. And the final thing is, after we've done that, it is the bad guy's turn. What they will do is the mothership will move down 1 column or 1 row. And then on the sides here, the mothership has some special actions, which are as follows. You've got these white ships. So these are basically one-time use ships, because the other ones will respawn when you take them down. These ones will not respawn when they are taken down. Then you've got the orange excavator, which just means that it takes your excavator back the number of written spaces. Here's another ship. And then we've got this. This just moves you back 1 on the research track, which is this green track. So they have some a turn. If any of the red ships are then at that point destroyed, they move back onto the ship and are placed back on there. I'll explain more as we play through the game, but I'm sure that right now we can just get into it, and I think just following along, you should be fine. Hopefully, I haven't played this game in a while either, so this is my first play of this version. I have played the PNP version quite a bit, so I'm familiar with the game. There are some minor differences, like I think I said, but yeah, let's head to it. So here are our dice. I'll place them here just so that you can see them better. So we've got 5, 2 3s, a 1, and a 4. The white dice, whenever you place a white die, you get to reroll all of the other dice. The very cool mechanism in this game is that higher dice are usually better for you, but they're also better for the aliens, because they get to move faster. So it's a very interesting balance. So it all balances out in a very, very satisfying way. So let's see what we want to do. I think I want to place this 4 here, and that is because 4 is exactly how much we need to get to the first 2 rows. So first we place this here, then it is in this column, so I get to move the alien ship down 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I get to choose which die to place, and I think I might want to place this 5 somewhere, because it'll re-roll the rest of them. And my first turn, I actually want to, I think I want to make the most of it if possible. So I'll place this here or here. Let's see which is better for me in terms of where the bad guys land. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would actually place this one on a place where it can be shot down. So maybe that's a good idea. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These little arrows, by the way, if they land on them, the ships change lanes. They move to the lane where the arrow points. And the last thing I forgot to mention is this symbol means that the mothership gets to move down, but does not do the ability on the side. All right, so we've placed these 2. I need to place another one here for sure. But since I placed a white die, I get to re-roll the rest of the dice. So let's see what I've got. A white 6, gray 4, and a gray 1. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I can move this one 4. This might be a good idea. And then shoot it down. And I'd like to shoot this one down, but 4 would not be enough for it. At this point, I'm not even too scared of them. They're still pretty far away. So maybe I can even place this here so that the excavator moves 4. I think that's what I'm going to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And the excavator is going to move at the end of the turn. And I want to place something over here so that I get energy and I can pay for everything. The excavator is also going to cost me 1 energy. I guess I'll just place this here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And my final die, it's a 1, and I really have one place to place it, and that's the top room. Here, these tunnels aren't actually rooms, so the top room means that this is not going to move at all. And that's it. That's the end of the round. So now I get to choose how I spend my energy and do the actual action. So I can immediately take this off because it does nothing. It only prevented the ship from moving. Then I've got 2 energy to start out with. So I might as well take this off, move it up 2, and this costs me 2 energy. So that's my second die off. I'm going to take these 2 dice off, and this is going to recharge me for, it's 11 minus 3 is 8. So that's plus 8 energy. We're actually maxed out at 7. So that's good. We're going to have a lot of energy for the next round. Oh, no, never mind. Let's let this stay here. We're at 0. We're going to move the excavator. Oh, no. Okay. So here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to move the excavator once first, so that I pay for him, and then I go back to the top, but I don't have any energy at the moment, so I'm going to need to first refill all the way to 7, and then move my excavator to here, which drops me down 1. So that is my turn, and now it is the turn of the mothership. So what the mothership does is it moves down 1 position, and it gets this bonus, which in this case is a white ship. And now we look at wherever the furthest ship on the board is, so this one, and we put the white ship on that column. So now it has 6 ships. Whenever this column moves, both of the ships are going to move. Just the interesting thing is that the white one, if we manage to get rid of it, it's going to be gone forever. So that's a good thing. And I think that's it. I think that is, it is time for our turn now. And we roll. Okay, we've got very high numbers, which could be a good thing, but it also means that the aliens are going to move in faster. So let's see what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Potentially we could place one of the 6s here, which I like doing because I really like having those bottom rooms are a lot stronger. And look at that, the one at the very bottom is super strong because this is 3 dice worth of upgrades. So keep in mind though, the next time the mothership moves, it's gonna take away two. That's gonna take the excavator back 2. So it might actually be a good idea to activate the mothership using one of these to prevent moving back with the excavator. But let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna place that. I'm gonna do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I place this here for the excavator. So the excavator is gonna move this turn. And we don't need any energy, so we're good on that. What else can we do? Now we've got this space where we can spend 2 energy and have 2 dice worth of... Oh, I forgot to move these ships. That's something which sometimes happens in this game, is I forget to move things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I mentioned it, and I didn't even realize that we could do it. So we're going to move the mothership down 1, which brings her... brings the ship closer to this, but I actually want to prevent the excavator from moving. This is what I really love in this game. It's so awesome when everything works out like this. And you've got so many things to keep track of. Anyway, so that moved the mothership. This little white ship is in the perfect place to be shot down, which I think we want to do. And let's see if we can get kind of 2 with 1. Let's see if we can get this red ship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to have exactly 5. Oh, this is what we're going to do. So we're going to place this 6 here. It moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's, we've kind of got our aim on this and this and this. So if there's a way that we can kind of keep it this way, we can get rid of a lot of ships in a single turn, because we look at all of the ships with this 1 die. So for now, let's see what we want to do with the other dice. So if we move this ship in here, that might be a good idea. Moving this ship here might be a good idea, which we can do with the -1. So we don't, or we can do some research. There's some cheaper research here, but it's weaker. Our next 2 levels, we need 4 again. So maybe we can purchase this. So this might be a good idea. Or we could place this 5 here. And it's going to be, 5 minus 1 is going to be exactly 4. And it's going to move this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. If we can keep it there. If we can keep it there, then it might actually... No, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't want to get too greedy in this game. So now when we place this white die, it's going to reroll the other white die. So the question is, do we want to place the 4 or the 1? And the 1 can keep something where it is, or it can move this guy. Can move this guy, which will take him back. And it's not going to do much because he's very high up there. So I don't think we want to do that. I think we might actually just want to do some more research. Or place this guy here and get a big turn where we destroy a couple of ships. But then we've got nothing to do in this row. So in this row, okay. I'm going to place this on research for now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we reroll this die. 4, and it needs to be in this row. So we can do the -1, or we can place it here. Either way, it's going to do nothing because this needs 2 dice to be activated. So I guess I'll do the -1, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually 1, 2, 3, because it's -1 in this room. Now we start taking things off and paying for things. So this one we can take off because that room does nothing. Now let's move the excavator first for 1 energy, and it's going to move all the way over here. So we've unlocked a lot of new rooms. Then we can spend 1 energy to gain 4 research. So let's spend that. It's 5 minus 1. So 1, and then we're up here. And then we've got this one, which is going to cost another 2 energy. But again, it's going to do 4 research. So it's going to bump us up to the next tile. And then we've got this, which is going to cost another 1 energy. And it's going to be 6 minus 1. So we look at everywhere that's 5 or less. And we take those ships off. So we take this one off. And we take this one off. Okay. And white ones are gone forever. Red ones will come back after the mothership moves. So mothership will move. And bonus now is, again, another white ship. So first we're going to try and fill up an empty column with this red one. So it's going to come here. And the white one is going to look at where the furthest ship is from the mothership and go there. So it's going to go here. All right, good. That was their turn, and it is our turn again. So remember, if we manage to unlock this, and this turn is actually very good because the mothership is not going to have a special action. But if we manage to get our excavator all the way down, we can really quickly climb up that research track. But let's see what we've got. And this is level 1, so it should be fairly easy to do. Man, these mechanics are so awesome. I've really got to give credit to the designer. So we've got a 1, a 3, a 5, a 2, and a 3. And we've got a lot of options now that we've excavated more. So I think I want to keep excavating because it gets better and better, and I feel like I want to upgrade early. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 could get us there. And what's it going to do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's not going to move because there's one next to it. All right, let's do that. To start out, we're going to move the excavator here. We're going to need some energy this turn. So that moves this guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for energy, I will be... This is a good spot. This is a good spot for energy, but we can't go there right now. We're going to need to use this one again. Let's see, I think placing this 2 would be really good here because it's going to place this ship on top of a damage space and it's going to reroll all the rest. And then hopefully we can place like something good here so that we get energy again. So we've got a 6, which is white, which is going to reroll. And we've got a 3 and a 4. Let's see where the 6 is going to take us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this is what we're going to do. Place the 6 there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we can get a 4 or more damage, it's going to be a great turn. So we've got a 4 and a 3. We can easily just place them here and here. Or we can't place them here yet. So I guess that's what we're going to do, huh? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's going to move the mothership, and it's going to give us another, oh, I forgot to move this one. It's going to give us, it's not going to be too good for us. So I guess we're going to do, we're just going to do a 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy. It's on the 3 now. And then a 3 here. 1, 2, 3. And this is going to be a huge turn. Right, so that was it. We've placed all 5 dice. We've moved all of these unless I forgot to, which I hope I didn't. And now we can start taking off. So let's see. I would start with the energy. We've got 8 minus 3 is 5 energy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we can destroy a lot of ships. This is a big combo. So we've got 4 plus 3. We've got 7 damage for 2 energy. So we can take this off because it's less than 7. We can take this off because it's less than 7. Take this one off. We can take this one off. And yeah, that's it. So we got 4 ships in a single round. That feels so satisfying. And now we're gonna move for 1 energy, move the excavator all the way over here. And man, I feel like I did some good. Although we haven't actually progressed at all. with our research. But moving that excavator is not a small feat. So we're going to move this and then just refill. One here, one here, one here. And now I believe this one is going to come here because I actually need to check the rules, whether it counts the white chip or it wants to go there and have a red chip everywhere. Let's see, really quick. So, all right, so it would be, it would come here, so it's the furthest away. Okay, and the mothership moved, we placed these. I think we're good to go, and we roll again. All right, so we've got 1, 6, 4, 6, 2. Okay. This is a brain-burning game, but I love it. All right, and okay, so we can kind of rest now and gain a bit of energy, but I would try to research as much as we can. So we've got 1 plus 3, 4, 6, 7. I think we can get to 7 should be the number that we try and get to. I think that's a good way to do it. So let's do it. Or maybe we can even get higher. The next one is 6, so we need 12. No, 13, maybe even 14 is going to bring us all the way up here. Let's see how many we can actually fill in. Let's say we put the 6 here. That feels like a good choice. Let's start with that. That's my final answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it perfectly aligns this white chip so that it is in a good spot to be taken down. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is going to move it there. Should we go all in research? Or do we still need... do we still need some energy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I always count these, how much it would, if I hypothetically place it, say here, or here. I think, you can never go wrong with energy, but let's see if we can place 1, 2, 3, 4, if we want to use this. I'm going all in research for now. So 6 and reroll. And this moves 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the reroll here, we've got a 6, 5, and a 1. Am I going to really go all in energy? Or all in... Right, I'm going to do a 5 for energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is pure energy right here. So we can do a 6 for research. So that's going to give us 12. It's going to give us 18 research. That's a ton. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it moves. This might be a good idea to do the other one first. No. Well, yeah, let's do it. 3. All right, so we've got the choice of energy, even more research, or to excavate 1. I don't think that's a good idea. I think we either go for the energy or the research. We're going to be spending 3 energy this turn, and then we're going to be gaining 5, so we'll be up to 5. Or we can spend another 2 energy for another 3 research. Let's see where we will go with this research that we have up till now. We've got 18, so we've got 1 plus 3 is 4. plus 2 is 6, 7, 13, 14, 17. And then we've got 1 left over. No, it's not going to be enough. So let's go for energy here. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And now we start taking these off. So let's do these two. That's 12. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, now the question is, how can we optimize it? So let's take this 6 off first. It's going to cost us 1 energy. And it's going to move us 1, plus 3 is 4, plus 2 is 6. Okay, that's off. Then we can move this. Let's move this 3 off. It's going to give us plus 4. 1, 2, 3, because it has a plus 1 there. And now we can move this 12 off for 2 energy. 1, 2. So we've got 1 plus 6 is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's where we stop. I feel like we're going to win this. And then we get plus 5, so we're all the way up to 7 energy, which is our max. Unless these spaceships really do bad or really get worse, which, they're going to get stronger. So this mothership moves down. This white ship moves onto the mothership. Then we need to find where we want to spawn it. I believe... So you have to look for the ship that's furthest away. But I think because we already have, in both of these columns, we have 2, and then we don't have any in this column. So it's going to go in that empty column. So we roll again, and I think this might actually be... How much do we need? 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 11, 20. Okay, so this might not be the last turn, but we're almost there. So we've got 2 5s, a 3, and 2 1s. And I think I want to place these 2 5s. I don't really care too much about taking direct damage from the ships because I feel like I've got a lot of life left on this side. So let's figure this out. All right, so let's see where a 5 would take us here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this might actually be all right. Or we can, if we can place a 3 here, we can put it on here and try and clean. Let's try and clean up some ships here. So, let's put the 3 on here. That's 1, 2, 3. I wonder, I don't remember if these stack, like if I had a 3 here and a 3 here. I'm not sure if they stack, I don't remember. And I might be playing it wrong, but I assume that they do, because why would I want to place 1 here and 1 here? I don't know. So, let's see. A 5 on... We want research, I guess. Four might be good here to get this guy there. Can even place a 1 to keep these 2 there. You know what? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Place a 1 here. But before that, we want to spend our 5s, I think, because they might help us out. I guess I'll spend the 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So we took 1 damage from a ship. Now we've got white 5 and 2 1s. I want to keep these here. So I'm going to place this one over here so that they stay put. Here I want a 3 or 4. Perhaps. Although I don't have any attack here. I can get some more attack here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. I'm getting brain burnt out. Okay, I'm just gonna place here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I re-roll this one. And whatever happens, I'm placing it here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it moves. All right, so that was it. And let's see what we've got. So we can spend 2 energy on here, which is gonna give us 11. So that's minus 11 minus 5 is 6. Minus 1 is 5. Minus 3 is 2. And then we've got that 2 left over. And then we've got another 5, which we might not, we won't even use this at 1 because we won't have enough. So we're not going to pay for it. And we're going to pay for this 3 though, or for this attack. It's 3. It's not enough to kill this one, but it is enough to kill this one because it's on a 3, and to kill this one. All right, another good turn. I think this next turn we're gonna win, but let's not say let's not make any promises we can't keep. So it's gonna move down 1. The excavator is gonna move back, so this space is now filled, and now we refill the ships. So there's none in this column. There's none in this column. And in this column is the one that's furthest away from the mothership. So hopefully you're getting the way the game works by now. And yeah, we can roll again. And let's hope that this is enough to win the game. So we need 11, and if we get 11, we're good. And I think that's just what we're gonna do. 5 and 6. So let's see how badly this hurts us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's switch them around. Got 5. Oh no, but I'm gonna need to place one of these first. Let's place the 6 first, and then we're gonna need to re-roll everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, because they're both 1s. I got a little bit carried away with this game. I always feel like I just want to do more stuff. All right, so we've got the 5 that we wanted. We're gonna place it here. It's going to do 1 damage with this ship. And this one's going to move down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see what else we've got. So basically, if we make it alive, I think we win. And we've got enough energy to do it. Let's place this 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it moves. Let's place this 1 here so that nothing moves on that row, which re-rolls this, and this needs to go in this column. So yeah, might as well place it here. And I think we've won because taking these off, 1, 2, that's 11. We got to the top. This is our first game, a tremendous win. It felt fairly easy, but that's because it's the first level, and this is the easiest the game will be, so it's going to get a lot harder. And like I said, the game has a campaign. So from now on, after this game, we will actually start the campaign, I believe, where we will move into other cities, not only Roswell. We will have some characters. I actually haven't read about how exactly the campaign works, so I can't wait to get into it. Hopefully this is like the introductory game, so hopefully you understood how the game works. There's going to be new mechanics. All of these can flip over, and on the other side it's more difficult. So that's something that you're gonna see. You see the little blood spatters in the print and play version. They actually they had it so that you can flip as many as you want, and if you flip 1, that's 1 difficulty. If you have 2 of the cards flipped, that's another difficulty, and so on. So we'll see how this version is. For now, I love it. For now, this game is awesome. This game was awesome as a PNP. It's even more awesome when it's produced, and it's so beautiful. And just big props to the designer, to Maju Kalir. Big props to Czech Games Edition. I think they're doing a fantastic job, and yeah, can't wait to do more. So you can expect the first scenario of the campaign to go up on the channel next time. And please subscribe because I've got a lot of cool stuff planned. Hopefully a lot more campaign games. We're going to be getting into Sleeping Gods soon when that arrives, and it's going to be another few weeks. But till then, hopefully we can get through the entire campaign of Under Falling Skies. If we got time between now and then, maybe we can do a Rise of Fenris. My idea is just to do a campaigns full of spoilers. So we do the entire campaign, play through it, so that people can still see the game if they don't want to necessarily purchase it. Though, it's always good to, if you enjoy something, to kind of give back to the people who made it so that they can make more cool stuff. So, but my idea is to show these games off and show how I play campaigns, because I love campaign games. And yeah, so plans are next time the first real scenario, and we'll start off reading that. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, subscribe.